Welcome back to the SNS All-Star Race here on iRacing. We're at Rockingham, and getting ready to rock and roll for their qualifying here on SNS. They just got the checkered flag for the practice, so this is going to be their qualifying here for their All-Star Race. Looks like they got 13 drivers in here tonight. Turn down the music. Alright, so we're back here with the SNS All-Star Race here at Rockingham. And they are lining up here already. Oh, I thought there was just qualifying. That is my bad. Man, I've been making lots of mistakes here tonight. So, well, we'll go down the starting grid here and then we'll get her going.
Starting on the pole, Dominic Bettini. Second, Jared Bundy. Third, Roberts. Fourth, Zach Homer. Fifth, Ryan Taft. Sixth, Corey Mott. Seventh, Nick Vasquez. Eighth, Jim Mott. Ninth, Jeremy T-Bon. 10th, Zach Johnson. 11th, Alexander Dominguez. 12th, Evan Clapper. And 13th, Xander Short. And I'm pretty sure that was inverted.
So they did a inverted start for the qualifying here, so it should be quite interesting. The pace car is out, ready to rock and roll. The stages, they got the first two stages at lap 25 and 50, and there's going to be single file restarts after the stage 1 and 2. They are not allowed to pit except during the yellow flags here, so quite interesting. And then stage 3 is going to come out at lap 135, and the final stage to the end of the race at 150. The winner of this race gets $15 iRacing dollars, so that's pretty cool that they're going to be able to do that here tonight. So it looks like they are getting one to green here this time by at the Rock. Alrighty, well, we are on board with the 49 of Dominic. It should be an interesting race. 13 cars here, 150 laps at the Rock. Can they keep her off the rock here? That would be the biggest question, in my opinion. But hey, you never know. Here we get ready to rock and roll. Alright, we're going to go up to Barney with the starter camp here. He's got that green flag in the air. Wave it. Ready to wave it. Pace car in.
Ready. Green flag.
Green flag in the air. Here they go. Down it. Oh, they're already correcting, coming across the start-finish line. 4 cars involved in that one.
Caution.
And caution coming out almost immediately.
My radio sound bad out there.
Wow. Not sure exactly what happened. Let's see if we can't catch that one. It looks like maybe the 45. Getting a little bit loose here. Let's go to Chopper. Oh, no, it's 55. The 55 getting loose off the start. Maybe getting on that throttle a little bit too hard. Gets her wrapped up and catches a couple other guys. Right into the 33, 22 down. 33 definitely looked like he's going to go for a ride up there. Comes back across the 1, 21, and the 12 involved. So quite a few drivers involved already after the first get-go. So a tough break for the 55 of Zach. He got the 21, the 12. The 33 getting involved in that one also. So, not sure how that's going to work. Looks like right now Nick's down in the pits getting some work done maybe. In the 22 car. Trying to get that popped back out. Looks like it must have had a fast repair. Looked like it popped right back out there for him. Well, them pits guys were working really good with that. Them hammers. So first caution already out before we even get lap 1 in the books. There's somebody getting on the throttle. Maybe just a wee bit too hard. And that would be Zach Homer in that 55. Nice green car there. Gaming Chief. 22 maybe not be a little happy with you. Give it a little bump and rub there on the back. Say, man, come on. Let's get her done. Alright, lights off on the pace car. I believe it did say they were going to be single file for the restarts here at the Rock. So, should be quite interesting to see how this all works out. We got the UPS truck out front. Sorry. Get kind of a nice little look at all these cars coming past this backstretch wall. Down into 3. Just waiting for them to go back to green. Hopefully we can get some good green flag racing here. We'll go back up to Barney. Well, maybe not. Pace car off. Going back up to Barney at the starter camp.
Green flag.
Green flag in the air. Dominic getting a great jump there. Down into 1 and 2 they go here for the first time. And then we got some battling going on back behind them. Looks like Dominic gonna have a great jump out to the outside. The 88 trying to make some moves, but he started 11th and he's already up to 4th. He's trying to work on that bottom line with the 38. It's supposed to be, I believe, the 92. Oh, it is 38. The 38 of Xander Shorts. Right there behind him, he started P13 on that field. And now trying to look to the outside of the 88 as they got a battle up front. Looked like between 49 and 45, the 2. These guys did transfer in. 2 trying to look to the outside of them. Wasn't able to quite get her done. Down the backstretch they go. 45 going to look to the bottom or lower line. That's a 49. A Dominic kind of diamonds that corner. The 38 able to get around the 88 there of Alexander. That's going to put him up another spot. Alexander under some heavy fire there. Wow. Evan in the 7 almost got into the back bumper of him. There's quite a tight group of cars right here. '88 trying to get back a hold of it as the 7 looks to the outside down. Going into 1 and 2. He looked like he's going to clear him, then maybe come back down. A 92 trying to work to the outside of him also. 92, there is a group of cars right there behind that rear bumper of that 88. You got the 92, the 1, the 12, 33. All right there fighting for position. 92 now getting around the 88. So Jeremy getting around him. As the 12 now trying to work around the 88. These guys are battling up here. Trying to work around him. 1 to the outside also. That's Corey getting around him. That's the 33 trying now to work around him. So the 88 falling backwards here quick. Just sitting maybe on the outskirts of the top 10 by the end of this one. We'll jump back up to the leaders here. Roberts leading them here right now still. Oh, no, Robert's leading them now. So Robert's able to make up to the front with Jared into that P2 spot. Dominic falling back to P3. Not sure what happened there, but he was up at front. Now he's falling back 2 positions. Xander short in that 38 truck. Looks like he is trying to wall ride back there. And he's making up some distance here pretty quick. Down into 1 and 2 they go. The 7 of Evan getting up to P5. He's worked himself from 12th back up to 5th. As it looks like they might be having a battle up front there. The 2 trying to look to the outside of the 45. Coming off of 2, he tries to get side by side with him, but just not able to do it. 45 coming back up, trying to take that spot away. They go back down into 3 and 4. 45 kind of trying to protect that bottom line. But the 2 right there behind him, Roberts and Jared, fighting for position here for the lead. 15 laps in. They should be getting about 10 to go to that first stage. Jared still trying to look. Oh, the 49 gets loose. He saves it, but that drops him off the battle of the top 3. Puts him in the clutches of Xander in that 38. Only got about 2 to 3 car lengths over Xander. Gets a little bit loose coming off the corner. Saves it. Great save by him. Gets the car back underneath him and gets ready to rock and roll again. Xander now looking to the outside there. Diamond's the corner down, trying to look to the inside of him. Gets to the inside, down into 1 and 2 they go. Xander down low. Dominic out high. Xander gonna get down and around him, taking over that 3rd spot. That might have hurt Dominic with it, that slide. Sliding up there, kind of losing maybe some grip on that tires. So Xander up 10 spots since the start of this race. Started P13 up to P3. Oh, Dominic getting a little loose once again, coming off the corner number 2. And you got a battle here for the lead once again. Jared trying to look to the outside of Robert. They're side by side down the front stretch. Going into 1 and 2. Here they go. Robert's trying to hold it down low. Jared on the outside, edging them out. Robert gonna put it back down low to equal it up. Jared with the high side momentum, maybe trying to take back that position on that high side, and he's gonna get it at the line and clear him down into 1 and 2. So Jared up to P1, Robert back to P2. Xander, after that battle, has caught back up to him. Now looking to the inside of the 45. He's looking for more here tonight. He is a man on a mission. Started 13th, the tail end of the field, and has worked himself up to P3 and looking for more. To the back bumper of the 45 he goes. Down into 3 and 4. Here they go. Xander down low, trying to make that move on Robert. Robert trying to hold him off by holding that top side momentum. Side by side down into 1 and 2. Xander getting him cleared there, coming off of P2, gonna slot back up into that 2nd spot as they come down the backstretch. Jared able to jump out and jump away from these 2 fighting by about a second. But Xander now up to P2, so up 11 spots here thus tonight. Uh-oh, something happened to Dominic. He is falling back to P5. Evan in that 7, able to get around him up to P4. He's moved up 8 spots here tonight. So Xander definitely closing down on the leader pretty quick. Already have down about a half second off the leader. Working that high side. Jared right now holding on to the lead. And they should be coming to their first... Uh-oh. Should be coming to their first stage here. So Jared looked like he's going to have it. We'll see when they throw a caution or not. Not sure. Maybe they need one more. Alright, so Xander trying to run down Jared here.
Caution, caution.
Alright, caution coming out here.
How about water, pressure, temperature in there?
So maybe a little bit longer than they want, but right now, top 5 in your stage goes Jared, Xander, Roberts, Evan, and Dominic. Top 5. So stage 1 done and down. Next stage should be coming up at lap 50. Excuse us, folks. It's 55. Alrighty, so they're getting lined up here. Caution out on the field here tonight. Second caution, but this one was a scheduled one. They're all going to come down pit road. Let's see how they do it. Alrighty, well, they're coming down the 2 pit stops here. Let's see how they do. Jared in that control of the pit stops. See if he can get out from it. Oh, cool. So they're going to double file restart at the end. 10 lap dash to the finish. The 38. Oh, 38 going to clear him. He gets out first. Alright, so it looks like the 38 of Xander coming out pit road first. Had a little bit shorter pit stop than Jared. Just by about a 10th. But quick stop, though, of the night thus far would probably be a tie between Evan and Jeremy in the 92. Zach able to get one of his laps down. He did go 3 laps down before that, the end of that one. They got one more stage coming up at lap 55, and then there'll be another couple stages. Kind of interesting how they're doing that tonight. With all the stages and stage break, they are racing for 15 iRacing dollars here tonight, so that's pretty cool that the league's able to do that for them and have some fun. Well, let's see if we can't. Find Jared here. I will bring Jared. Interesting.
You got to do is run a different line.
Hey, Jared, this is Eric in the booth. Congratulations with that P1 finish on the stage.
Thanks, man. I was not expecting to get moved, obviously, by my reaction.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, it looks like you guys are about to get green, so I'll drag you back down there. Sorry, man.
No, you're good. You're good. I was just unexpected.
All right, we'll drag you back down there. DU, right?
Sounds good, buddy.
Well, have a good one and great best wishes to you on this next stage.
Thank you.
Alrighty, what? Sorry, guys, we're playing around here. It looks like 88 of Alexander out front here now. Then we got Xander in the 38, the 2 of Jared, P3, the 7. And here we get ready to rock and roll. Green flag in the air, single file. Alexander with a great jump. Gonna keep her out front with Xander right behind him. They got a little bit of battle back there behind him for, I believe, that P4 spot or 5 spot. But Xander in that 38, looking to the outside of the 88. Gets around him. And he's going to take over that top spot. Alexander falling back to P2. It's not showing that he came down pit road, so he must have stayed out, trying to see if he can't double stint it. That's a 38 up there on the outside. Running away with it right now. Jared up to P2 now after getting around the 88. The 7 now trying to look around to the outside of the 88. Evan, ooh, the 2 gets a little bit loose coming off the corner. That's going to put the 88 back to the outside of them. They're side by side. They're 3 cars battling for the P2 spot. Alexander able to start rolling on that high side. Holding that outside to the outside of Jared. Jared going to try to work to the inside. He gets clear coming off of 2. The 7 of Evan trying to work down around him. Oh, somebody back behind him tags the wall. Not sure who that was, but the 45 now able to get around him. Slot himself up to P4. Not sure who that was back there. I believe it was Nick, but I'm not sure. It could have been Jeremy in that 92. They both were awful close to that wall. As Xander has pulled out a 1 second gap here. We got a 3-car battle here for the P5 spot. The 92, Jeremy right there on his rear bumper, trying to figure out how to get around him. As the 22 now to the inside of the 99, or excuse me, 92. 22 making a great move there. Nick makes the move on the 92 to put him up to the spot. The 92 coming back. No, he doesn't decide to. Gets right there back on his rear bumper. Nick on the back bumper goes to the outside of the 88 down the front stretch, trying to work that high side line into 1 and 2. He's about middle in the track there. He gets her to work, goes around him. 88 now dropping down to the inside for the 92, and he does that. 92 going to get around him along with the 33, or excuse me, the 55. The 55 of Zach is scored 2 laps down here right now. He is the only driver a couple laps down. Well, it looks like Xander might have had some issues. He had about a second gap over Jared. Jared closed the gap down to about a half second now. Jared may be able to figure something out, but from this previous race, able to start driving up here. But Xander still holding on to that lead, working that high side, trying to run it. We got Evan in the 7 car up to P3. He is trying to catch up to these front drivers. Then we got Robert, P4. Then we got Nick in the 22. Running P5. Jeremy in the 92. Running P6. And it looks like a gaggle of cars back there. Fighting for position. As Dominic trying to work to the outside of Alexander. He does it. And the 12 of Zach trying to now look to the outside of him. Dominic now up to their 7th spot. As he's still got a battle back here for the 8th spot between the 88 and the 12 of Zach. Alexander and Zach fighting for position. Zach gonna take over that spot. Alexander falling backwards. I don't know if it was a great idea to not take tires, but he is right now scored P8. Zach in that 12 car now scored he scored P8. Alexander P9. And he's got some company back there with Corey in that 1 car. Corey trying to look around him. He's sitting P10 just inside the top 10 here tonight. The 33 having some tough luck off the start. He is now running P11. Jim Mott in the 21. He is slow. And caution coming out.
Clear stuff.
Let's see if we can't find out what happened here. Not sure what happened to Jim. Not sure what happened there to bring out that caution. Let's see if we can't find it here real quick for you guys. See if we can't find that caution for you guys here real quick. Not seeing anything. There's the pace car coming out. Huh. So I'm not sure why the caution came out. The caution coming out there at lap 45. Xander out front, in control of that one. Jim and Zach are the only 2 cars now. 1 lap down. Zach in the 55 able to get a lap back again. So he's now just 1 lap down. Jim now 1 lap down in the 21 car. Don't know if he just had some issues and wasn't able, had to make her down to pit road. That's what brought out the caution, or just not sure, to be honest with you. That was kind of strange. Zach in the 55, we did see him off the start get on the throttle just maybe a little bit too hot, and catching a couple other drivers. He's now worked his way back to just 1 lap down. Alrighty. Well, it's been an interesting one. No go all of a sudden. They were getting ready to go, and then decided not to go. So lap 55 was supposed to be the end of stage 2. Just kind of checking out the other drivers back here, trying to figure out what's going on. Jim kind of got a great view of the field back there. Jim in the 12 or excuse me, 21. Looked like I think he's the one that had the issues. I'm not sure if that's exactly why the caution came out, but it's been an interesting one. They should be getting, or should be getting ready to go green here. As they are entering into 3 and 4, lights off on the pace truck, or pace car. There they go, once again. Barney got that green flag in the air, he's waving it. And there they're off. Down into 1 and 2 they go. Oh, a couple of guys tagging that wall there. The 2 trying to make a move. Or is that the 7 trying to make the move there? These guys are stacking up their 4 cars battling for that second spot. The 22 now looking to the inside of the 45. He puts her down low, down at the 3 and 4. Gets a little bit loose, so loses a little bit of his momentum. The 7 of Evan now holding on to that second spot. He has worked his way up there. He started P12, and he's now up to P2. Jared in that 2 trying to hold on to P3 as he got the 45 running down, or breathing down his neck. The 45 of Roberts trying to make that move on the 2. The 7 getting a little bit loose coming off corner number 2, costing him some distance there off the leader. Xander now opening up that gap to about 7/10 of a second. The 45 trying to figure out how to catch to the back bumper of Jared. Roberts looking to the outside. Ooh, about tags that wall. Dimes that corner. Back to the rear bumper of the 2. He looks to the inside, thinks better of it. Maybe gives the 2 a little bump there. Down at the 3 and 4 they go. Trying to diamond it down. He looks to the inside. The 22 now looking back there behind him. Trying to figure out where he's going to go. They're side by side down into 1 and 2. Ooh, close quarter there. They about made a little contact. Oh, the 45 gets loose coming off the corner. Now the 22 onto the rear bumper to the 2. They work to the outside of the 45. They're looking to put her 3 wide here. Coming off corner number 4. And that was for the stage. They was 3 wide there. These guys was battling like crazy. So next stage will be ends at lap 135. So they have to do 1 green flag 4-tire stop during this next stage. So, interesting. So Xander, with your, gonna be the leader of this stage. Evan in that 7, Jared 2, Roberts in that 45 and the 22 of Nick. As we're gonna watch them come down pit road. A couple drivers staying out. I believe those are the lap cars. Excuse me. Xander leaned him into the pits. See if he beats him out. Oh, it's going to be a battle here. So, interesting battle off pit road there. I think Xander might have got a speeding penalty there on pit road. He's looking like he has to drop to the tail end of the lead line. We know, like my wife just said, you know all about them. It's like, yeah, unfortunately, I kind of do. I get nailed by the pit police quite a bit here on iRacing. But that's all right. Let's try to bring up. Well, we'll try to get a talk to the leader of the last stage, Xander. Hey, Xander, this is Eric. You got a copy?
Hey, what's up?
Well, congratulations with your stage win there. So, kind of talk to us what you're thinking about the race tonight.
So far, so good. Just got hit with a penalty on pit road for speeding. Somebody was inside of me, and I couldn't see where I was at. So, kind of got into a little predicament there, but we'll try to get back up through there on speed. We've been saving tires really well. Just got to continue what we've been doing and hope that we can capitalize at the end.
All right, well, congratulations with that stage win, man. And we'll take you back down there. So, it looks like you guys are about ready to go green.
All right. Yep. Thanks, man.
Uh-huh. Alrighty, well, that was your stage 2 winner there. Xander, you did hear that he did get a penalty there. Got to go to the tail end of the lead line. So Evan now out front, Jared P2, Nick in that 22 P3, Alexander P4, and Zach P5. That's your top 5 here on the restart. Right now, it is showing everybody back on the lead lap as they are coming through 3 and 4. Barney got that green flag ready.
Green flag.
Green flag waving around. Everybody with a pretty clean start thus far. It's like the 33 now going to try to work to the inside. He's trying to capitalize off that restart as he got Corey on the outside of him. They're 2x2 back there. Xander splitting them 3 wide there for a short second. Able to make it work, and now it looks like he's looking for some more. Trying to put himself back into that P5 spot. He works around the 33. Woo, that got a little bit tight there. As they're getting a little bit dicey back behind him. The 33 trying to be on the rear bumper of the 38. The 38 now looking to the inside of the 1. Coming off corner number 4 down the front stretch. Corey tried to defend him down in the 1 and 2, but not able to keep him off. Xander now up to P6 as they are bobbing and weaving back up there. As it shows that Jared was the leader and something happened to him and he dropped back to P3. The 7 of Evan being out front right now. Oh, looks like the 33 into the outside wall back there. That's going to cause a big checkup for him and going to drop him backwards. That's Ryan in that 33 car. Dropping backwards after tagging that wall. Looks like he's going to slot back in around P9. Just outside the top 10. Nope, he is outside the top 10 now. Back to Evan up front. He was the leader on the restart. Got a little company back behind him, though. Now we got the 2 and the 22 fighting for that second spot. That's Nick and Jared. Alexander in that 88 trying to hold that P4 spot. As the 2 gets wicked loose coming off that corner. Now has the 88 to the outside of him. 88's going to fall back in the line there. Two wicked loose off the corner here. Coming off corner number 4, and that's going to put the 88 of Alexander to the outside of him down. To the outside he goes, and he's under fire from the 38. The 38 of Xander trying to work back around him. He gets her done on that top side. Xander working to the inside of the 88. That's going to put him up at the P3 at the line, but the 88 of Alexander trying to fight back. As it looks like Corey back here has a line of cars back behind him trying to figure out where to go and where to go. Where to go and where to go. Dave's trying to figure out where he's going to go, bro. And we got a battle for that P3 spot. Alexander not trying to give it up. He's trying to give back to the back bumper of Xander. Xander working his way from the penalty on the green flag, or the pit stop. Has worked his way back up to P3. And is trying to look for some more. Now the question is, did he wear out his tires too much? As Alexander under fire from the 2. The 2 getting her back under control of Jared. And now trying to work to the outside of the 88. Ooh, the 92 gets into that outside wall. That's going to cause him to lose some spots there. Jeremy tagging that wall, losing a few spots here, but able to hold on to it. But that's going to drop him just outside the top 10 and P11. Corey got some company with Zach there in the 12 car. The 38 up to P2 now. Able to get around Nick. Oh, the 88 gets wicked loose there. And the 22 having some problems. Nick's falling backwards here. In the 22 car. He was up to P2, now falling back to P4. And maybe gonna fall back some more. 88 checked up into that outside wall, trying to keep off of him. Now the 88 now under fire from Corey in the 1 car. Down into 3 and 4 they go. Close quarter racing there. They about put her 3 wide coming out the corner. The 12 thinking better of it, holding back and slotting back in the line. Corey looks to the inside of the 88. The 88 kind of running the middle to low, trying to dive in that corner. These guys are in a tussle and trying to hustle. There's a 4-car battle for your P4 spot. Well, right now P5, but P4 not too far off in front of them. The 88 of Alexander trying to work to the outside. The 22 of Nick trying to run that bottom line with the 1 right behind him, with the 12 falling right behind the 1. And Dominic in the 49 right there too. Oh, looks like there's a battle up front for the lead. Evans got it. Xander trying to get it back after his penalty on pit road. Evan holding him off. Xander right there on his rear bumper. Down into 1 and 2 they go. Xander sends her down low, but not able to hold off or not able to keep up that momentum on that bottom side. Evan right back around him. As these two slop back into line here. These guys about running the exact same line. And it looks like the 33 is now scored 1 lap down. Ryan, he's just in front of the leaders. They do have to make a green flag stop here As a 38 trying to make the move to the inside of the 7. Down into 1 and 2 they go. Coming off corner number 2. They're side by side. The 38 wicked loose there. Coming off corner number 2. Has to slot back into that line. And drops back on. As we got Jared in that 2 car. Just about a second behind him, just kind of watching these two fight each other out. As those two have just been riding the rim almost all the way around the tracking spots. Nick in the 22, able to rebound and hold on to that P4 spot. Alexander in the 88, still holding on to P5. All right, we're going to go crank her up here for a short second, guys. And I hope you guys have some fun with it. Well, Xander in the 38, able to get around the 7 of Evan and taking over that top spot. Evan in the 7, falling back to Pete 2, and is under fire from Jared in the seconds. In the car number 2, this is the battle for P3. So Xander able to pull out about a half second right now. But is flirting with that outside wall here and there and everywhere. He got a 3-car breakaway up front here now. Then about 3 seconds back, then you got the 22 of Nick. Sitting in P4, able to kind of breathe a little bit. He doesn't have Alexander right there on his rear bumper, but Alexander about 4 car lengths off. Sitting in P5. Corey sitting in P6 as of right now, trying to look to the inside of the 88, but still about a car length or 2 back behind him. Corey sitting P6. The 12 of Zach right now sitting P7 with Robert in the 45. Sitting P8 right there behind him, about car length back. Dominic in the 49. Having kind of a rough night, started first, right now sitting P9. But he's doing a good job trying to represent that brown truck. All right, Zach in the 55 has rebounded. He was 3 laps down, now back on the lead lap, sitting in P10. Then we got the 92 of Jeremy. Sitting P11, first car, or last car on the lead lap. Then we got the 33 of Ryan. Now showing 2 laps down in 12. Then Jim Mott in the 21. Showing 2 laps down in 13. As with a battle for the front, starting to heat up some more here. Evan able to catch back up. Ooh, Xander gets loose. Evan looks to the inside, down into 1 and 2 they go. Xander into the outside wall. Evan got that good run on the bottom side. He gets a little bit loose, but Xander able to get that momentum to work for him. Down into 1 and 2. Still side by side. Evan, the first car I've seen able to hold that bottom line and not get loose coming off the corner. So Evan back up to the top spot. Xander trying to work to the inside. He gets a little bit loose as it puts Jared right there back on the rear bumper of these two. He's now going to be in the mix for the top spot. Ooh, I don't know if he got him tagged or not there, but it was awful close. It looked like Xander may have tagged the back bumper of Evan, but I don't know if he did or not. Three-car battle up here. Xander right back on his rear bumper. Now remember, these guys do have to make a green flag pit stop during this stage. The two of Jared now trying to work to the inside of the 38. The 38 way up the track there. Looked like he rubbed the wall, but able to hold on to that second spot. Evan now able to jump out to a little bit of a gap. Got about 4/10 now. After that little bit of contact, Jared falling back a little bit and maybe trying to regroup here. No. Evan, along with Jared, coming down pit road. Along with the 22, the 88. Mont coming down pit road. A 12. A Zach. So right now, Xander out front. Scored the leader. Robert in the 45 scored P2. And Dominic scored P3. So pit stops happening now. The leader, or Xander, down pit road. So it'll be interesting to see how that all works out. Robert scored now the leader. The only car that has yet to hit pit road. Everybody else has. Is he going to try to extend it as long as he can? Oh, they got to do a pit stop. So I kind of forgot about that. But Robert's still holding on to the lead. We're going to be on board with him, see if he don't come down pit road here shortly. As you can see, the drivers come back out. Right now, the 38 is coming out, back out on the track. As Robert's coming down pit road. We'll kind of see where that all sorts out to be. Who's in the lead? Right now, it's showing Xander as the leader. Well, he'd be second, or be the leader as soon as he makes another lap, maybe. I believe so. Yeah, Xander will be scored the leader here. Everybody having to take tires and fuel on that last pit stop. So the 45 of Roberts just now coming back out on the track. Xander coming across the start-finish line. And that is scoring him P1. Evan up to P2. Jared P3. Alexander in the 88 trying to work around the 21. He has scored P4. Nick in the 22 scored P5. Right now, Robert in the 45 scored P6. Dominic P7. Corey P8. Zach Johnson P9. Then we got Zach Homer scored P10. The 92 of Jeremy scored 11. Jim in the 21 scored P12. And Ryan, the 33, on pit road, maybe getting some work done, scored 13th. He has scored 4 laps down. Ryan is back on board with the leader. So leader is coming into, what is that, 3 and 4. Evan just now getting into 3 and 4. Got a little bit of company back behind him. Right now it's showing him about 3 seconds back from the leader.
Caution.
And caution comes out.
Man, tell me what you got.
Let's see if we can't find it. Oh, something happened to the 33. Well, not sure what happened here. Let's check it from the far chase cam here. He just has some issues coming out of pit road. Yeah, gets on the throttle a little bit too much. Gets loose, hits them barriers. Backs up. Gets it going. Gets back on the track. Oh, and then gets loose on the bottom and the 21 tagging him. So Jim not having any brakes here tonight. Tagging him. Kind of right on board here with Jim on that one. Go gyro. Kind of see what he was looking at. He's coming through the corner. Like, man, minding my own business. I'm gonna do my life. Oh, what the? Owie. My goodness, that was scary. I gotta go take it down here on my pit. Let's get back on the track. Let's go. Come on, let's go. So Jim able to get his lap back here. About 30 more laps to the end of this stage. So Jim back on the lead lap here after all that, able to keep her on the lead lap. So good job for him. Right now it is shown Xander, Evan, Jared, Alexander, Robert. That is your top 5. So they're down into 1 and 2. Jim able to go down pit road and get some work done on his car. That's a good deal. 33 back in, trying to get some work done on his car after that. Jim missing his pit stop. Or his pit box. It's really easy to do on these next gen cars to lock them tires up and kind of slide through it. Well, let's see here. Alrighty, lights off on the pace car. We're looking at about 29 laps here for the end of this next stage. Or, yeah, for the end of this stage here. So, should be interesting to see. Right now, there is still only 2 cars showing a lap down. Jim and Ryan. Ryan now showing 9 laps down. Ryan not having a very good night here in that 33. Hey, everybody gotta have them races where it works out great, and it don't. And it bites when that happens. Coming out of the exit of 4, pace car, jumping off.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Green flag in the air, Barney waving it like he just don't care. Evan trying to look to the inside of Xander off the restart, and they got a 3-car battle back behind him. Ooh, Jared gets way loose there, coming off a 2. That's going to drop him at least 1 position. Can he hold on to it? We got Corey to the outside of him looking for some running room. Oh, Corey gets loose off the top. Oh, the 92 gets loose. He's into the outside wall. Good save by the drivers. As the 22 now looking to the inside, and they got a battle up there. As the 2 trying to work to the inside of the 45. They're side by side down into 3, or excuse me, that's 1 and 2. Woo! 88 of Alexander way loose off that corner. He was like, Mom, I'm coming for some cheeseburgers and fries. That puts Corey right on the back bumper of him almost. About a car leaked off. Oh, and Corey gets loose. He's going for some cheeseburgers and fries too. They're like, that's a good place to order some burgers. But good save by him. Oh my goodness. Nobody wanting to run in that 3rd spot right now, it seems like. Top 2 being able to break away. Alexander in that 88 trying to break away now. So the guys that have started close to the back of the field have worked their way up to the front. And you got the 45 of Roberts up to P4. He started 3rd. And now up to 4th. As I think everybody's got the car back underneath them here, and they are off and rocking. Jared finally getting that car back underneath him and ready to rock and roll. He's trying to figure out where to go. He's sitting in P5 right now. 88 looked like he just tagged the wall back there. Affleck tags the wall. He's like, Affleck. 88 getting close to tagging the wall. He's like, I'm going to guard that wall. The 2 looking to the inside of the 45. The National Guard tags the wall hard there, coming off corner number 2. He is up the track trying to hold position. He is right now in 3rd, but now under fire from Roberts in the 45. Got about 20 more laps to the end of the stage. Alexander trying to hold on to P3. He's trying to guard that outside wall, and the 1 gets loose again back there. Or no, that wasn't the 1. That was a 22. He was thinking about some burgers and fries on that inside. As he got the 49 to the outside of him after he gets loose. Trying to work his way back up and around. Oh, I saw somebody in the wall up there. Evan in the 7 has now dropped about a second off the leader. I think I seen him get up into the wall back there. And that's going to cost him some time there, leader. The 38 of Xander out about a second over second place in the 7. Oh! Affleck needs some insurance claim after tagging that wall along with the National Guard. He gets a little bit loosey-goosey there, coming off 4, but able to hold on to it. 88. You know, that's not a great way to guard that outside wall by hitting it. Gets loose coming off, too. And the 55 tagging the wall back there. Up into the outside wall again, it looks like he went. The 88. If he didn't hit it, it was awful close. He couldn't put a hand in between that. 88 still holding on to that position. Oh, and a big tag by the 88 and the 45 to the outside wall. Affleck gonna be sending out some payments on that one. The two of Jared trying to work to the outside of the 45 after them two hit the wall. I'll be honest with you, I'd be a little bit worried if I was them. And the 45 now trying to work back to the inside of the 88. These guys are fighting. That's the 88 back into the outside wall. It kind of looks like he's using that wall. That's kind of a berm there in the corners to try to help him turn. Tagging the wall again. And able to hold on to that position. He's trying to guard that outside. Like, I don't think that's a great way to go, bro. I think the handling has gone away on the 88, and that has cost him at least one spot now after tagging the wall. Roberts now up to P3. He cannot keep it off that wall. Like, I know you're promoting the National Guard, but you don't got to guard the wall that much, man. Tagging that wall, he goes again. The two of Jared right there behind him. Looking to his inside. Trying to put himself up to P4. And he got the 22 right there behind the two. That is Nick. Now able to work around the 88. The 88 falling backwards and cannot keep off that wall. It's like in our National Guard, you guard the wall. On board with Jared here as he kind of going around the track with the gyro cam. Kind of see the banking here in the corners. Kind of see his line from his point of view. Well, things starting to settle out here after the 88 has been in the wall so many darn times. He looks like he went down pit road. And now is scored a P11. Nick up to P5. Woo! Nick and Corey, they're getting awful loose coming off the corner. Nick able to save it a little bit quicker than Corey, but Corey able to keep the speed up. As these guys are trying to battle for the top 5 spot here. We'll jump on board with our leader, Xander. Xander is the leader. He is about a second. Well, second and a half, I believe. Over Evan in the 7th. Maybe 2 seconds. I don't know. The timing thing don't work sometimes, right? But we got Xander, Evan, Robert in the 45. He's got that Affleck machine up to P3. Jared P4 in the 2 car. Nick in the 22. Right now sitting P5. Corey in the 1 in that 5th spot, sitting in 6th. Dominic sitting in 7th. The 55 of Zach Homer holding on to 8th. He's worked his way back up after a bad restart. The 92 of Jeremy under fire for that 9th spot from Zach Johnson in the 12th. These guys are nose to tail here, fighting for this P9 spot. Zach to the inside, looks to maybe get the run off the 92. And Zach now up to P9. Jeremy back to P10. And we got Alexander in the 88. He is showing 1 lap down. Jim Mott scored 19 laps down, P12. And the 33 on pit road. Ryan looks like he's trying to get some stuff fixed. So the 45 and the 2 fighting for position. 3 laps to go to the end of this next stage. This is for your top 3. Ooh! Excuse me, of this stage. We just seen the 22 of Nick getting into the outside wall. Corey able to get around him. That's going to put Corey up to P5. Nick back to P6. Nick under fire from Dominic in the 49. Nick gathers it back up. The 49 of Dominic able to get going. One of the few drivers we haven't seen get way loose coming off the corner, coming off too. But he does wiggle there. Coming off 4. Oh, we got a battle up here for the 3rd spot. Jared able to get around the Affleck of Roberts. Roberts now looking to the inside of that Mountain Dew car. Oh, he gets way loose coming off the corner. He saves it. And is able to keep going. He tags the wall into 1 and 2. But able to recover and not lose the car. But Roberts falling back 1 position now. Caution coming out for the stage. So the leader of the stage gonna be Xander with the lead. Evan coming in 2nd. Jared the 2. Roberts holding on to P4. Corey in that 1. That's top 5 there. This is gonna be a double file restart. Alright, so this is going to be a double file restart here. And it's going to be a shootout to the end. So, going to be interesting to see what happens here. They are getting them lined back up here behind the pace car. 10-lap shootout here for the end. Having given Xander a little bit of love there as they are coming down pit road. So it looks like everybody, except for the guys that are laps down, coming down pit road. Uh-oh! Evans missing his pits there. Everybody else able to come in and get in the pits pretty easy. Be on board seeing who comes out. These guys up front. Early pit stall, 38. Coming out, coming across. He's going to take over the top spot. And it looks like the 2, the 45, the 7, and the 22. So Evan in the 7. Having some problems on pit road. And that's going to cost him a couple spots here. So after that, coming down pit road, we got Xander, Jared, Robert, Evan, Nick, Corey, Dominic, Zach, Jeremy. And it looks like Zach gonna be probably scored 10th. Right now it's showing Alexander in 10th, but he's on pit road. Only 11 drivers right now scored on the lead lap. I'm not sure if Alexander was able to get his lap back or not. But he is getting some pit service done, maybe get some work done too. He was in there 30 seconds. He was up there wall riding quite a bit, so he might have had a lot of damage there. Should be getting one to go here, and they are double filing her up. So a 10-lap shootout here. What do you guys think? Do you think they're going to make this 10 laps? Or do you think there's going to be a caution before the end of this? What are you guys thinking out there? $11 drivers scored on the lead lap. As they are working down the backstretch into 3 and 4, hopefully for the final time here tonight. Everybody trying to get lined back up. Pace car coming off.
Green flag.
Green flag in the air. Here we go. For the final 10 laps. Xander out with the early jump. A 45 of Robert trying to put himself up to P2. He does. Jared falling back to P3. Nick in the 22 trying to work to the inside of the 2. Woo! 22 gets loose. And 49 gets loose. He's way sideways back there. Wasn't able to catch it, but he keeps her going anyhow. No caution coming out, and well, they got some melee back behind him. Alrighty, well, we will go and check out that whole thing here. Alrighty, so Dominic in that 49 coming off corner number 4. Just maybe gets a little bit loose coming off of it. Able not to collect anybody. But then we had some mayhem going on up front. Not sure what happened, but we'll find out here for you guys. Oh, the 2 of Jared just tags that wall. Corey tags the wall, and the 7 and the 22 get caught up in that. So just kind of a chain reaction here from the 2 tagging the wall. Let's go to the chopper cam. Take us to the chopper. Yep. Hit the wrong button. It's been a few days. Alrighty, so we're up here in the chopper, kind of watching the 2 coming off the corner. Tags that wall hard. The 7 even tags the wall. The 22 trying to thread the needle. Gets a little bit of net code there from the 7. The 22 and the 7 getting tangled up there. As the 22 goes around. Oh, collects the 55 there at the end. Now let's ride on board with Corey here. In the chase cam. He sees the 2 tag the wall. The 7, Corey tags the wall into the outside wall. Tries to catch it. And he's locked up looking to the inside wall. Ooh, ouch. Hard hit to the inside wall for Corey. And that Black Rifle coffee machine here. tonight, as they were spinning in and up in front of him. But Corey getting himself into that outside wall. So 3 drivers tagging that wall and trying to order some Smack Daddies. My goodness. Let's see if we can't write like that here for a second. Wait, actually, well, let's see if we can't get that. I've been the exit. Oh, let's see if it shows it here. All right, here we go. Coming off the corner. Look at these guys. Smack Daddies 1, Smack Daddies 2, Smack Daddies 3. Let's get some Smack Daddies there, guys. Let's get it going. Check that out one more time. That was kind of cool. 1, 2, 3, Smack Daddy. Backstretch. 1, 2, 3. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3. That's like 3 orders of burgers, fries, and the 22 trying to get in there in line. As they are double file back up for the restart. Sorry, having fun here, guys. All right. So it looks like they got about a 4-lap shootout here to the end. The 2 trying to hold back maybe just a little bit off the corner. Pace car off.
Green flag.
Green flag in the air. Here they go. Xander with a good jump. Able to pull about 3 car lengths from everybody else. As everybody else fighting for that second spot right now. A 45 of Roberts down to the inside. The 55 gets loose coming off the backstretch. They're 3 wide down into 3 and 4. The 7 slides up into the back.
Caution is out.
And the 22 catches the 45, and caution once again coming out. So I'm not sure where that would actually be thrown at. Well, let's take to the drone cam, see what that looks like. See if it looks good or not. I haven't used it much. So you're 3 wide going into 3. The 7 pushes it in a little bit high, catches the front fender of the 45, and the 45 goes around with the 22 hitting him. Check it out one more time. Oh, the 22 gives the 7 a shot into the corner. Didn't catch that. And just nowhere for the 45 to go. Gets caught up with the 22. And that's going to be the end of that one. We did see the 55 back there get loose off the corner. So let's go check that out real quick. It was racing for position back there. It was on the outside. Oh, wiggles a little bit. And just not able to catch it. Oh, it gets loose, attacks the inside wall. They able to get it straightened up and get it going again. So these guys dropping like fries. Dropping like flies. I'm saying fries because I'm thinking Smack Daddy. Dropping like fries, man. He's fry dropping. Well, right now we got 10 scored on the lead lap. They got a green light checkered here, it looks like. Not sure how many attempts they got out of the green white checkered. But this is definitely going to be at least one. So if you're new to kind of the racing scene, green white checkered is they'll take the green flag and the next lap will be white. Anything after the white flag will be an official race. So if they wreck coming out of 4 before they get the white flag, that they may get a chance to go at it again. It just depends on how many green white checkers they're allowed. if they do take that white flag, well, if the leader takes the white flag, and a caution flag flies right after he comes across that line, that will be an official race. So kind of interesting to know. They just got to get that one lap in. Then whatever flag after that coming out is an official one. So craziness here tonight. A lot of guys trying to get some of that schmack daddy. Lights off on the pace car. They're double filing them up here. So it's a madhouse. 10 drivers on the lead lap. 11 cars still on the track. Everybody looking, trying to figure out where to go. It's like, which way we go, George? Which way we go? 38, the leader. Waiting for that pace car to drop off. Hopefully for the final time here tonight. Tight group of cars here. Green flag in the air. Xander gets a great jump once again. Able to pull 3-4 car lengths. The 2, Jared not able to get a good jump. He's under fire from the 7. 7 tried to push him there, but not able to do nothing with it. Oh, Corey gets the outside wall. The 2 gets loose there. As Xander jumps out to an early lead and able to hold on to it. The 22 of Nick gonna take over second spot over the 88. Xander out front, final corner. Oh, the 88 to the outside wall. 3 cars into the outside wall. Corey tags the wall hard. But Xander holding on to it. It looks like he's going to come home P1 here tonight after a great race. Nick coming in second. And we got Total Madness back behind them. Coming off that corner number 2. A lot of drivers taking that smack daddies back there. A little bit of extracurricular activities back there. So your top 5 going to be Xander, Nick, Alexander, and Roberts, and Evans in top 5. Wow, what a crazy one tonight. After all that madness. I don't think we can keep up with it all back there. But so congratulations to them. We'll go through your finishing order here real quick.
First, Xander Short. Second, Nick Vasquez. Third, Alexander Dominguez. Fourth, Roberts. Fifth, Evan Clapper. Sixth, Jeremy T-Bone. Seventh, Zach Johnson. Eighth, Dominic Bettini. Ninth, Jared Bundy. 10th, Corey Mott. 11th, Zach Homer. 12th, Jim Mott. And 13th, Ryan Taft.
Well, congratulations to those drivers. We are going to try to find Alexander, or the top 3 here. Alrighty, we'll bring in second place here, Nick. Nick, this is Eric in the booth. You got a copy, man.
I hear you. What's going on?
Well, congratulations with your P2 finish here tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, kind of talk us through your night, man. That looked like a crazy finish to this long race.
Yeah, I mean, we were battling the car the whole race. I'm going to be honest, we didn't have a good car at all. It was tight and then loose and then tight. It was all over the place. The fact I managed to get up to P2 is astonishing. I don't know how I did that. Got wrecked a few times, or racing incidents, whatever they want to call it. And yeah, we had a pretty bad car today, but we made the most of it. And it's not a points race, unfortunately. That would have been some good points for me, but we'll go on to next week.
Well, awesome job. Is there anybody you'd like to thank here tonight?
Yeah, just thank the sponsors, Ducks Unlimited, Winchester Firearms, Drake Waterfowl, The team, you know, Zach and Jared, we had a good team today. We worked together pretty well. And yeah,
All right. Well, congratulations with your P2 finish, man.
thank you.
And you have a great night.
You too, man.
I will bring up our third place finisher, Alexander. Alexander, that's Eric in the booth. You got a copy, man?
Yeah, I do.
Well, congratulations on your P3 finish here, man.
Yeah, thank you.
You kind of had an up and down night. Well, kind of talk us through it.
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised the inside didn't work. I was just seeing if it would work throughout the first about third of the race, and it really just didn't. I thought that it may be a little bit competitive, but it really didn't work. That first stage break, I decided to stay out and didn't quite work. I mean, I gained some spots, but I just wanted to see, since this wasn't a points race, what that would do. And yeah, this race, I mean, I don't know. I just bought Rockingham, so this was my first time driving on it, and I don't know if I want to drive on it again.
Well, I'll be honest with you. These newer cars aren't the greatest to be on this track. Like the super late models are kind of a lot funner on this track, to be honest with you. But well, is there anybody you'd like to thank here tonight?
I'd like to thank my girlfriend and let's see. I mean, you guys for hosting these races, and also for broadcasting as good broadcasts.
Well, thank you very much, man. Well, congratulations once again on your P3 finish here in the All-Star race tonight. Well, you have a great one.
You as well.
I will bring in the leader here. Xander. Xander, this is Eric in the booth. You got a copy, man?
Yep.
Well, congratulations with your win here tonight. Kind of talk us through it.
I don't know, man. It was really good racing, and really enjoyed it. Other than that, I've enjoyed the long green flag runs that we had. That actually helped us out a lot. I'm not certain how I was able to save tires as good as I did, but over those long green flag runs there at the end, especially, Evan was starting to pull just a little bit on me every now and then, but it's like I had just too much of a gap on him for him to really get back up to me and do anything. Hate it, would have loved to have raced with him, especially there at the end, but just proud of the effort that I've, put in and stuff like that, and tried to, I guess, get good, basically. I didn't really practice a lot this week, but came in here and just tried to do as best as I could, and I guess we kind of got it down. So
Yeah, you did a great job. You ended up having a penalty on pit road. You ended up able to work your way back up to the front. You and Evans definitely had a great lap.
Oh yeah, I haven't even looked at those yet.
So, well, congratulations, man, with your win. Is there anybody you'd like to thank here tonight?
The West Lenore boys sitting in there talking to me, stuff like that. Got to thank Evan for the good, clean racing. Got to thank Corey and you guys for putting on the show. Other than that, I'm just happy to be here. Thanks. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, well, not a problem. Congratulations once again. And I hope you have a great night.
You too.
Take care.
Thanks, man.
Alrighty, well, that was your top three finishers there. We kind of did it from second, third, and the winner. So congratulations to Xander with the win. Nick coming in second. Alexander coming in third. Robert top 4, and Evan top 5. So definitely an interesting race. And then Packers backer saying only 800 laps of practice paid off. Well, that's always a good deal when that practice laps pay off. So I want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us tonight. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. We definitely had a lot of fun with it, as we're going to watch Evan kind of burn them down, or not Evan, Xander burn them down here with some donuts. So, well, this is going to be Eric signing off for Eric's Wacky Racing. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you on the next one.